So, Abusian, there has been this conversation about DStv. As some George say, more prices or more general. Just way too much comparing Ghana with other African countries. So, if there's anyone who from Nigeria, then Ghana is anyone from. So, I am back and forth for a year. Later, and Chesa, the updated by Evans significant was said. Some Georges who are no Matanasi, Amati, no Mati, so reduce your price.
Ahead of the expiration of the suspension notice tomorrow, MultiChoice yesterday reached out to the ministry and the regulator, indicating now a willingness to comply to address the pricing concerns through a consultative process, as was adopted by the ministry with the MNOs during the data pricing reduction exercise.
And chair and almost a different statement, but I say there be and yes, I know more they are not going to reduce their price. So I is a kind of a football match, be no more. We boko hard, we are babaha.
I'm working my own mathematics. So we'll take our mathematics to the meeting and we'll see whose math is stronger. But bottom line, there will be a reduction. I didn't know the better so.
And then the day I course surround us now. I'm not getting some attention here. Right now, the normal Ghanaian people are also even kind of split kakra. And as they are splitting, they are trying to also understand DStv for at least maybe almost free bar. Because Ghana is a little bit up and down when it comes to the CD and the dollar issue, if especially or services are now goods to products are deal in. If it's kind of has something to do with the dollar, and in DStv's case, that is the thing. So right now the argument, and they say near some George, half of the argument at least, near some George, a very good Ghana for because it gives Ghanaians a fair price because in Nigeria for to lower prices. Why should Ghanaians pay like twice more? It doesn't make any sense. So from that, we all want what is best for your people. So that's what I'm going to say. And now, conversation now switch to the level say, okay, why is this kind of gaining the national attention? And as a too much effort from the Ministry of Communication has been put into this matter, rather than it, them focusing on something more significant. I be involved Obia. One person did get the videos Nana Banamwa. I know argue say, so how is this a national issue basically? I think something like that. We know one of the radio shows
DStv is not a Ghanaian owned network.
Yes.
It is pay TV. If you think it's too expensive, don't go for it. It's as simple as that.
So Nana Banamwa in there was kind of basically talking for the fact, okay, DStv is not something be here. But if you want it, it's either you buy or you don't.
Anyway, so if you think DStv is charging an arm and a leg, then you don't need it, really.
Basically, for example, there are so many phone manufacturers say we are say Techno buy your phone they 200 Ghana, iPhone buy your phone they 2,000 Ghana. And yet fair, nothing in this world is fair. So why is it being okay? Yeah, for so iPhone for and as a Techno 4G 200 any iPhone for so something similar. And as the for example, iPhone 4 sell your phone in Nigeria for be a 2,000 naira. DNT Ghana you 2,000 cedis. You get me? So I got quite something which is there, and you can see that Obiara in the market here we more money moonsensem. iPhone releasing now. Well, US is $799. Oko UK, the same £799. Pounds, was rich and dollars. So, that there is that argument. So, why is this being kind of a political football type of thing? We boko hana, we are baba, we
So, we'll take our mathematics to the meeting and we'll see whose math is stronger. But, bottom line, there will be a reduction.
And then there have been other people like, I think, social commentator Tilly, Bibi are not talking about, say, DStv Nyadia Ghana for really here. Because Ghana, you were free to wear stations like, UTV or GTV. So if you want the premium services like DStv in your more fan, then definitely, you have to be ready to pay kind of premium prices. Or kind of go to Nigeria, get a subscription for yourself, come to Ghana, use it in Ghana, pay there are ways to make it happen.
But this one is a luxury to the people who can afford. So
So you will not see the average Ghanaian like me who doesn't even have TV in my room fighting this fight or coming online to come and say, oh yeah, no, I don't even have TV.
And to me, listening to her talk, at least you can see where she's coming from. When it comes to, for example, ECG affecting all Ghanaians, then definitely that's the idea BSA you pay attention to. If it comes to car accidents, most people for council only wow private car, or for bus or motorbike, bicycle, or even walking by the roadside. So if you say the roads now are not safer, it affects basically everybody. So that we decided to put more attention to it, then that is fine.
But I might not have TV, I have a fridge, so when the light is not on, I have a problem. So that becomes a cause that the average Ghanaian can relate to. Most people do not have, in fact, the furthest some people go in certain circles or certain class is Go TV.
That is not to also say the Ministry of Communication, they are not doing anything else and then focusing all their attention on this. This is idea be now, so this is idea be getting more traction based on a deal or more. What I say. So definitely, at least you can understand where people are coming from.
But I'm saying that the fight of Honorable Sam George, I would expect the people that choose the DStv multi-choice to be the ones backing, but that will be a small group of people as compared to the large numbers we will see voicing out about doing so, because electricity is a necessity to every Ghanaian. That's the thing I'm saying.
And not just in Kwa. Nana Romeo also came into the picture and then also been making the point. It's basically kind of the same line. DStv is DStv. If you are going for it, I know that you are going to pay this amount. Or more a private business and your government institution, I can so bit more regulated be on price or much. That easily. What you say? So if that almost your mobile saying based on services or more rendering, then that is their business. So it's not really a deal more infringing on Obia rights. Open so share you can say football live coverage. That service is a premium service. You have to pay premium price for. What you say?
Yemu binima tenase hu say honorable ye wo bigger issues wo Ghana ha e wo say sa energy way o shift e de ko honorable multi choice DStv enye necessity ena menye sure say e compulsory say Ghana ni bia wo DStv e wo ni fie ana the office.
And even I saw videos I know e be clear say you can dictate to DStv so price your money or more services and so buy. What you say? And I'm like, okay, you guys really don't understand the power the Minister of Communication holds, at least in this conversation. Obetimi am a DStv Africana. So that is, it's within his wheelhouse. And then the second thing, basically, yes, Nigeria for they are paying less because say, Nigeria, Abusia or more population over 230 million. Over Ghana, about 35 million. So pay. So idea be running business. If it's also grown at scale, very big a year, the price eventually comes down. So in their case, it makes sense. But Ghana, your population in Rusa. So if they are bringing their whole infrastructure to make sure that things work and function with Ghana, to send you Nigeria now, Nigeria will be cheaper, but Ghana will be a little bit expensive. So that's the reason why they can't charge the exact same price, kind of across board. So what I say. So they can, some judge can't tell them how much is or money or so. And I'm like, okay, the government can come in and then there are negotiations. Just say DStv don't want to budge on and here is the thing, say, here's some judge needs to also save face. So some man to suka crack then it will become okay. Minister of Communications, then some of the Kenya did or can say DStv way saying and Timmy and yes, because attention, audio shot you and as a man to see about Pamo Ghana, we want what is best for the Ghanaian people, and then when everything was said and done, you couldn't do anything. Their price of some Bedia, DStv should give some judge something to sink his teeth in and as if not that, a bit back and forth, sir. Right now, no one wants DStv to get out of Ghana because if some why never be streaming other sports live streams and connections back so it's possible to get it somewhere, but at least it is what it is. Mechanism.
Now here accounts now if say one obetumi afford the DStv obetumi I request it no dey aba na we use na bosumi bia na wetua. Honorable Sam George on my way, I will normal bebre here than DStv in Tokyo Wokun. Me pacho, DStv for enye no omada roma eni enya ball ehwe wo Ghana ha.
So the conversation right now, where do you stand? Or some George you fan, do you feel like no yeah even those and you be a Ghana be and here DStv because we be kind of some remote areas be Ghana normal TV station could no be let alone a DStv service. What I say? So when you idea how obia
Obi can't DStv as some crap. I mean, if it's too expensive, I won't go for it because it's about what. Yeah, me bottom. Yeah.
For example, Obi te dawa number 2. Yeah, me try more down. Na be on the cell network reception and yet, and then we should do something to at least fix that. Yeah. That's the idea. Be even though it's primary, na man for na no be here that service no. But say who try more what? Then I likely also be here be because one thing I've realized and I noticed what Ghana necessary all travel across Ghana because I have done multiple of those trips. Maybe will be so if I reach Accra definitely I go be. You get to realize that the network I was here and you're smooth and you're good all the way through. And I always it baffles me. I understand that some parts be what there will be a dead zone. So network and you're strong. But Ghana, who upload at the especially so content creator and I say one who travel from maybe Accra to Sunyana who upload just one video. At one time it took him from Accra to I think of close to Abisim and one video of I think 1.5 gigs and say team upload we. Accra to Abisim. That's like 7 hours so 6 to 7 hours. It's crazy. But either way, mommy who will be original what this DStv some George Bruhaha no. Enough is enough. Or some Josh, some Josh should keep going. Conversation as well. Tap send. The numero 1 mobile app. Abusia betim dia send this car command for ewo Ghana. So Italy, Germany, Europe, USA, even Dubai. Now person send this car the brand for Ghana. App where so you so tap send. Kwa Apple App Store na Google Play Store na kwa download no right now for 2 phones so. Because how they send this car command for bia. Yanti we levy. Exchange rate in Wasro is fast, it's secure, it's all the good things and mouth trouble. Almost security a top notch. And I first time I could download the app now use the send this car. Ubo code Magraheb Shema. Depending on baby I want you better see a chuska. I'm at the ska was sending on. There was just only starting use to tap sender. Make conform our neck. Even no more mobile wallet. I was your bet me load do no with ska. It's a time so say we send this kind of command for Ghana. Na nyafe na be connected to bank. Dabi. Oh tap wallet no. The fast na is what send ko. Tap send the abusia. Min can form enough. This a when you see tap send ya. Ko Apple App Store and Google Play Store na ko download no right now.
Tap send. Papa no.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Till we meet again abusia. Adios.